Welcome to a day in my life as a culinary student. This video will cover the 4 categories of operant conditioning, which are learning that occurs in response to reinforcement and punishment. We will now dive into the illustration for positive reinforcement, which encourages the increase of a specific behavior by following it with a pleasant stimulus. For context purposes, this is my senior and this is me.
So here's the dish. So I have an upcoming practical test. The theme is chicken, so this is what I came up with. So I have some diced chicken, some cottage cheese and some chives. Let me know what you think.
Yeah, sure. Let me give you a taste. From my experience, the instructors in our school love creative dishes. And I think what you made fits the bill. I think you will do well. You got this.
Thank you so much for a compliment. You have no idea how much it means to me that you came down your free time to give me feedback on this dish. I'll definitely continue working hard to be more creative and thoughtful in my recipes.
From this scene, we can see that the specific behavior that is increased is being more creative and thoughtful when making new recipes. There are 2 pleasant stimuli given, with the first being a compliment from my senior and the second is scoring well for my practical test. We can see the effect of positive reinforcement on me when I feel encouraged to increase the behavior of continuing to be creative and thoughtful for new recipes. We will now move on to the illustration for negative reinforcement, which encourages the increase of a specific behavior by removing an unpleasant stimulus.
Hey Xenia. So I'd like your advice on something. So I really dislike cooking on the weekdays because usually after school I just get really tired and then I just end up eating in some noodles, which is really unhealthy. I was wondering if you have any suggestions.
Why not try meal prepping? You can cook a large batch of your favorite dishes, then you can portion it and put it in the freezer. So after school when you come home, you can just reheat.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll try that next weekend. So tired after school. But thank goodness, I have meal prep on Sunday. So I have a convenient and nutritious meal for dinner after school. I think I should do this again soon.
The specific behavior that is increased here is meal prepping on weekends. Also, there is a removal of an unpleasant stimulus, as I don't have to cook on weekdays after school. We can see the overall effect of negative reinforcement on me when I feel encouraged to increase the behavior of meal prepping on weekends to avoid cooking on weekdays after school. Next, we will illustrate negative punishment, which encourages the decrease of a specific behavior by removing a pleasant stimulus.
Oh yeah, let me tell you something that happened in school last week. It was horrible.
Oh no, what happened? You got punished by an instructor?
Yes, I left a mess in the kitchen. Here, let me show you a picture of the mess.
Oh no, this is pretty bad.
Yeah, to punish me for the mess that I've made, he had assigned me to a smaller prep table than the one I had previously. I really enjoyed having a big prep station last week. I make sure that my prep station is spotless now, and I hope that the instructor reassigns me to the larger one next week.
The specific behavior that is decreased is making a mess in the kitchen. And the removal of a pleasant stimulus is being downgraded to a small prep table. We can see the overall effect of negative punishment on me when I feel encouraged to decrease the behavior of making a mess in the kitchen. Lastly, we will illustrate positive punishment, which encourages the decrease of a specific behavior by following it with an unpleasant stimulus.
I just bought this new egg maker. Time to try it out. I think I can figure this out on my own. I won't need the instruction manual. I'll just set it up now. The egg should be ready now. Oh no! It's overcooked. What have went wrong? I've done it wrongly. I should have read the instructions. I must really kick this bad habit of mine of not reading instructions. But although not reading instructions works out for me sometimes.
Specific behavior that is decreased is not reading instruction manuals. The unpleasant stimulus here is overcooking a half-boiled egg. The overall effect of positive punishment on me is that I feel encouraged to decrease behavior of not reading instructions. The schedule of reinforcement is also applicable here. It is the variable ratio punishment as the consequence of not reading instructions is unpredictable.